So Russell, I'd just like to ask you. So how do you miss KD right now?
No, no, no,
Why?
because I don't.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another video with your boy TVC. Now we got a video. Y'all heard about Thunder's getting beat by Golden State at home. Know what I'm saying? Not a good vibe. Not a good vibe when your former teammate comes back and whoops your ass. You know what I mean? It's not good for your fans. You know, that this bad blood need come whoop your ass. You know what I mean? It's not good. But anyway, we're gonna see what FirstTake have to say about Russell Westbrook's behavior, and they're gonna say what does that say about him. I mean, he was getting real cocky with it, you know what I'm saying? Going to Durant, be like, "I'm coming for that. I'm coming for you, man. I'm coming for y'all, man. I'm coming for you, nigga." I think he called him nigga. If y'all slow it down in the beginning, I think he called him a Negro, but I'm not sure. But anyway, KD was getting at it. He was getting heated with Andre Robertson too as well, wanted to get face to face, head to head. You know what I mean? Like the game was hot. The game was hot. That's why I ain't done a reaction video about it, because I watched it live. You know what I mean? So for all y'all that say I don't watch games, I only watch highlights. Y'all can suck on my balls, and we're gonna watch the video.
Max, let's take it one step further now, guys. Russell Westbrook and KD obviously didn't hold back with their game or their mouths. Stephen A., you alluded to this, and the trash talk was loud and clear. Take a listen.
It's all in the game. None is going to seep off on the floor, man. You know, I mean, off the floor. You know, it's part of the game. I respect that. You know, we should have just kept playing. I don't even think they should have reviewed anything. It's a part of it. Hard fouls, you know, talking, all that stuff is a part of the game. That's what makes the game fun for us.
Do you think it's silly that so many people care about you and KD and what y'all think?
I do. I think it's.
Yeah, this interview was so funny, man. I watched his interview.
Let him do his thing. I do my thing. And
I watched his interview. He was so blunt.
simple.
He was so blunt.
Westbrook saying, "Let bygones be bygones. It's over." But Stephen A., what did his behavior really say about him?
I just say he's just he's a competitor.
For Kevin Durant to leave him, and one of the things that I kept pointing out doing Sports Center all day Saturday, and I just think, listen, I know the owner.
To be honest, personally, I think just Russell Westbrook is just big on loyalty. So you're always gonna hold that grudge. Talk all the shit about you gonna die as a Thunder, but you know what I'm saying. I don't know if he said that, but you know, Kevin Durant kind of showed that when he was at Thunders. You know, he was there for 10 years, and all of a sudden just get up and leave to a team that beat you when you're 3-1 down.
Is the weakest move that I've ever seen by a superstar.
Yes,
and when you look at Russell Westbrook, he was clearly stung by it. But we need to understand.
Yeah, because I think Russell Westbrook just took it personally because Kevin Durant never reached out to him.
Basically, was Kevin Durant saying, "I can't win with you." In other words, Russell Westbrook is who held OKC back from winning a championship. And no matter how Russell Westbrook slices it, that's how he's taking it in my estimation. You could see it on the court. Because, again, you leave, you don't pick up the phone to call him, you don't meet with him man-to-man and face-to-face and tell him that you're doing it. This is a guy that was supposed to
You know what I mean? At least all you can do, we had like chemistry for how many years, man? All you can do is call me and tell me, yo, you made my decision, you know what I'm saying? But no, didn't tell me shit.
Russell Westbrook unnecessarily to that level of scrutiny. You know, all of these months, these last 7 months, you were just looking for an indication for him to show that it hurt. And when I saw them on the court going against each other, I really felt bad for Russell Westbrook because he played his heart out. He was a one-man army, 47 points, had absolutely positively no help whatsoever from Victor Oladipo, from Steven Adams, you know, Morrow, any of them. Nobody stepped up to help Russell Westbrook. And for KD,
yeah, you see right there? I'm telling you, he said nigga right there, man. I'm telling you, he said nigga right there.
I believe I could win with you. I'm going to a better situation. And you were looking for something that said it hurt. And I think that with Russell Westbrook acting the way that he did, going at him the way that he did, not just playing, but verbally, I think you saw that how much it has stung him all of these months.
Yeah, I think it's because
Russell Westbrook turns the ball over because he's trying to do too much. Because he doesn't they have a decent roster, but he doesn't have enough around him. And it's not perfectly constructed either. If you have a penetrate a penetration point guard the way Russell is, the way Russell Westbrook is, surround him with some shooters. Oladipo's a nice offensive player, but surround him with guys who can really shoot the ball. They have 2-3 guys in the starting lineup other than Russell Westbrook can't really shoot that well, or aren't certainly pure shooters. So that doesn't make him look great. And so Russell Westbrook constantly has to figure out.
Russell Westbrook needs to get his ass over to the Rockets, man. We got plenty of shooters for you. We got shooters for you, Russell. Come play with Harden again, man. You can get reunited.
When they're playing the Warriors, because that's the guy who left him. This was predictable this season, this game for Russell Westbrook. He was my choice and many people's choice for preseason MVP because we knew he would fill up the stat line, and we saw in Kevin Durant's absence last year due to injury how great Russell Westbrook really is. He is an alpha, you know, MVP caliber player who offensively can carry a team to the playoffs. But we also knew that without enough around him, he'd be trying to do too much. And there would also be, like, for example, in this game, he'd fill up the stat sheet, tons of points, rebounds, assists, and turnovers in a loss to an elite team. Totally predictable, and in that kind of predictable...
I mean, they only lost by 16, to be honest. I don't think that's that bad, you know, for some one-man team. You only lost by 16 to Warriors? Come on, man, you can't be upset about that. You can't really be upset about that.
And then with that imperfect roster and Russell Westbrook trying to do too much, he's framed. He's framed as the fall guy here.
The way she's looking at me with them eyebrows up, man.
Play, he's only got one speed, and that's
she look fine as hell. Like, look at that smile. She liked that compliment from me. I'm just playing. I'm playing, man.
It says that, you know what, this relationship is severed. You know, they're going to be on a Western Conference All-Star team together. I think you'll see more of the same. I don't think you'll see Russell Westbrook talking to him. I mean, I could be wrong because I certainly haven't talked to Russell Westbrook about it, but I got to tell you, he seems to have the kind of personality, the kind of persona. He's as real as it gets, and he is not going to just sit up there and capitulate to the moment, the media, or whatever the case may be. I don't think he likes Kevin Durant at all after all that has transpired. I think I'm not going to call names or anything like that, but I mean, you look at Kevin Durant, I think Russell Westbrook has some very, very negative feelings about him, and you can just tell. And in the case of Kevin Durant, listen, he's on the best team. There's no excuse for them not to win the championship. It's not Golden State's fault for taking them. I would have taken them. Anybody would have taken Kevin Durant.
Anybody would have taken KD. So,
but again, I'm gonna repeat and I'm gonna reiterate.
And the phone ain't on Warriors right here.
I was in Oklahoma City. It's the weakest move that I ever saw by a superstar, to literally jump on the bandwagon because they were already a well-oiled machine before he arrived. And you're gonna have the Golden State Warriors trying to push for Kevin Durant to be an MVP or whatever because of his numbers, because of his efficiency, etc., etc. Here's my response to that. You take KD off of the Golden State Warriors, they probably still go to the finals. You take James Harden or Russell Westbrook off of their teams, those teams would be in the lottery. I don't want to hear about Kevin Durant and an MVP after the way
hell nah. Man, he just literally just said everything on my mind right now, man. Shit. This is the definition of an MVP. How valuable are you to your squad? James Harden, Westbrook, Isaiah Thomas, Damian Lillard. You take those 4 players off their squad and they're shit. They're shit. Fucking shit. Below 500, never make the playoffs. Those 4 players right there,
fair enough.
MVP caliber.
But if he moves, yeah, then the potential would be there. Guys,
but anyway, from what he said, it's literally what I'm trying to say. Like, you can't put KD in the MVP talks right now. Not right now. A couple seasons ago, yeah. LeBron James, not this season. Not this season. Like, if you take LeBron James off the Cavs, they'll still make the playoffs. You know, they still got enough firepower to make the playoffs. But if you take James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Isaiah Thomas, Damian Lillard, I can't really think of anybody else. But those 4 players, in my opinion, are probably top 4 in the MVP talks right now. Because if you take them off their squad, they're not making the playoffs. They're not even going to be above 500. It's my opinion. But anyway, I mean, as to how Russell Westbrook acted in that game, to be honest, I understand his frustration, and the crowd kind of played a big part in that game of how Russell Westbrook and the Thunders in general, how heated they were towards Durant. Because every time Durant touched the ball, they were booed in motherfucker. I mean, the hate was real, calling him cupcake and booing the shit out of him. I mean, that just kind of just fired up the Thunders, you know what I mean? Just like every time Russell Westbrook touched the ball, they would cheer him on. There was one part where he was 1-on-1 against KD, and the crowd went wild, you know what I mean? So the crowd played a big part in his vibe, you know what I mean? And then also the fact that the way KD left after that last season's NBA Finals, didn't call Russell Westbrook, didn't text him, didn't meet him face to face, didn't let him know about his decision, which I think that was a bit of a dick move, you know what I mean? That was a dick move, cause like you've been teammates for so long, been through so much shit, ups and downs. You called him your brother. You say you guys are like brothers, but yet he should be the first person you call when you're gonna leave him like that, like. But you don't call him, you don't text him, you don't meet him afterward. He gotta find out like everybody else, like he's just some next kind of dude. And to be honest, that would hurt me. So I don't blame Russell Westbrook for his hate towards KD. I feel sorry for Russell Westbrook that he's gotta take all that weight now on his shoulders. But Russell Westbrook is doing a phenomenal job. Nobody can doubt that at all. Russell Westbrook is playing amazingly this season. Obviously, that's because he has to do most of the work. He gets most rebounds because he starts the fast breaks. You know what I mean? He drops dimes because he's the one that penetrates to the basket. Everybody focuses on him. So everybody else is open. So we're going to drop dimes. You know what I mean? So that's why he's getting triple doubles. But that doesn't take the fact that he's taking all that responsibility like a man. He's not complaining. He's not whining. He's not saying he need help. That wasn't no shots fired. Just saying. He ain't saying he need help. He ain't complaining. He just doing his job. He win, he loses. At least he knows he comes out every game and gives it 250%. Every game. And right now, if you was to ask Russell Westbrook, like let's imagine we was interviewing Russell Westbrook for a minute. Yeah. So Russell, I'd just like to ask you, so how do you miss KD right now?
No.
Why?
Because I don't.
Yeah, see, that is exactly what he gonna say to you in your face. Yeah, so that's all I gotta say. If you all like this video, hit the like button, comment, talk to me, subscribe. Why? Cause I do this all the time. I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Peace out.